Peace and love, everyone. Sending you all positive energy and high vibes. I'm back doing a part 2 on the 42 laws of Ma'at. Okay? Always be familiar that the 42 laws of Ma'at was created in ancient Kemet. It was for us to tap into our true divinity. Okay? To connect the lower Ka with the Ba and the higher Ka, to have soul evolution, to tap into our true divinity. The laws was not created for us to live in torment and torture or fear, but more like created so that we can have balance with the mind, body, and spirit, and take some responsibility. Once the ancients went over to the afterlife, their heart was weighed on a scale. Okay? Ritual called the Hall of Judgment. And the ancients also wanted us to have the understanding that all the rules of 42 Ma'at applied to everyone. The gods, the goddesses, the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the water, okay? Every living being, every living thing as a collective consciousness, okay? So, I left off at Law 14. I have not felt sorrow without reason. So you haven't been in a state of depression and sadness. We all do know when we in a state of sadness, anxiety, depression, we cannot create from that space. It puts us in a low vibrating energy. We always want to create from a calm and a centered space. We create beautiful things the most when we do. Okay, not only that, if we're in a state of sadness and depression, it puts us in a state of incoherence. Okay, incoherence is when our heart is beating fast and we looking over our shoulder. We're living in fear. We cannot create from that space, and it'll keep our vibrations low. Okay, 15. I have not assaulted anyone, so that you haven't put anyone's in harm's way. You haven't attacked anyone. I am not, deceitful. So you have not been cheating. You're not a cheater. I have not stolen anyone's land. So you haven't took anything that don't belong to you. I have not been an eavesdropper. So you have not been invading anyone's space, looking at them, peeking at them, things of that sort. I have not falsely accused anyone. So that's basically like you accuse someone and they didn't do it. So you want to be honest. Okay. I have not been angry without reason. And that's just basic, like you haven't had an outburst of anger towards anyone or with yourself. You also can embody anger inside. Okay. So you always want to be operating out of love, positivity, kindness. Okay? I have not seduced anyone's wife. So that basically means that you have not came on to anyone that has a significant other. I have not polluted myself. Okay? We could put negative energy in our body. Okay, we can also embody negative thoughts. So we always want to act out of positivity, like I always say, and take care of our body. Okay, with putting positive thoughts, positive energy, great food, healing foods, and not putting pollution in the body. So pollution is basically toxic. Okay, I have not terrorized anyone. Okay, basically tortured or assaulted anyone. I have not disobeyed the law. Okay. Now, when we think of the law, we think of the laws of nature. Okay. The power of nature. Okay. Us as a whole collective consciousness. So That's meaning we haven't tortured an animal. We haven't polluted the earth. We want to take care of the gods and goddesses. We want to take care of the animals. We want to take care of everyone and love them. So the 42 laws of Ma'at, like I said, was applied to all. So spread love is what these laws are symbolic to, and act out of discipline. Okay. I have not been exclusively angry. That means you haven't had an outburst of anger. Okay. Doing negative things, negative thoughts, embodying negative energy. Okay. I have not cursed gods or goddesses. Okay. We can curse gods and goddesses, like I said, by profanity or either by cursing them during a ritual. So we don't want to place negative energy on no one. I have not behaved with violence. Okay. So that means we haven't tortured anyone. We haven't attacked anyone and did no acts of violence. Okay. We can also have anger outbursts, yelling. It's a form of violence. Threats, a form of violence. We don't want to do that. I have not caused or disrupted. I have not caused disruption of peace. Okay, so that's basically like you've been peaceful. You didn't disrupt anyone's peace. Okay. I have not acted hastily or without thought. Okay. So that means you haven't acted out of rushing. Okay. But you took your time to create something beautiful. For an example, you didn't rush. That's meaning like you acted out fast. Rushing is a low vibrating energy. We always want to operate out of the state of calmness. Okay. Coherence. Okay. When we act out of the state of calmness, we create beautiful things. Okay. I have not overstepped my boundaries of concern. Okay. That's basically like you haven't been overreacting on situations. We want to be able to take our time, have patience, think before we act, because if not, it's going to cause low vibrating energy. We're going to be overreacting. We're going to be rushing, and it will not help us create something beautiful. It won't put us in a center space of love. Okay. I have not exaggerated my words when speaking. So that's basically like you haven't spoke lies. Okay. You've been an honest individual. I have not worked evil. So that's basically like you haven't had evil thoughts. You haven't placed evil energy out into the universe. I have not used evil thoughts, words, or deeds. I just said that. That's basically like putting low vibrating energy out into the universe, also embodying the negative energy. So you don't want to do that. I have not polluted the water. Okay. And like I said, these laws was created for us to have the understanding we're all one collective consciousness, and we're here to take care of each other. 828. We're here to love each other, and we're here to help one another. Okay. I have not spoken angrily or arrogantly. Okay. We always want to act out of balanced ego. Okay. We don't want to be too egotistic. We always want to lead with our heart. We want to let our heart lead us into great things. When we act out of ego, we're acting out of arrogance. We are not balanced. Okay. And when we act out of ego, it leads us in all the wrong places. So once we operate out of the center space of love from our heart and let our heart guide us, it takes us to beautiful places. Okay. I have not cursed anyone in thought, word, or deeds. Okay. And that's basically like I said, we can use profanity to curse someone, or we can curse someone by ritual. So just be positive. Don't curse anyone. Okay. I have not placed myself on a pedestal. Okay. And that's basically like you haven't been too egotistic, too arrogant. I always tell individuals it's okay to be confident within yourself and know that you are an honest person, a good person with a pure heart, and just keep it balanced. Be confident in yourself, but not too egotistic. Okay? I have not stolen belongings of gods or goddesses. Okay? We don't want to steal. We don't want to take nothing from no one. But we always want to just share love. Okay? I have not stolen from or disrespected the deceased. That's where the ritual, the opening of the mouth, comes from in Kemet. Okay? They did very sacred rituals. Okay? And they all had great meaning. Okay? So we want to be able to nourish the dead. We want to give them nourishment. We want to give them honor. We want to appreciate them. Okay? We want to love them. We don't want to do negative things, because we all do know after life there's always death. So we want to be able to go to their altars, give them food, give them nourishment, give them waters, and let them know that they are appreciated. Okay? I have not taken food from a child. We don't want to take from the babies. We want to love. 11:11 on the clock. We want to love, and we want to be kind and help the babies. Okay? I have not acted with insolence. Okay? So, basically meaning I haven't acted out of being arrogant. Okay? But I act out of having a balanced ego, like I said, and not being too egotistic. I have not destroyed property belonging to gods or goddesses. We're all one collective consciousness, so we want to take care of each other. Okay? Once we elevate to a higher ka, a higher divinity for ourselves, okay, we always want to send the elevator back down to help others and to spread love throughout humanity. Okay, so these 42 laws was based on being responsible, having an overstanding. Once we 12 on the clock, once we go on to the afterlife, we also have responsibilities. We have laws to help us on our journey to balance the mind, the body, and spirit as a whole. Okay? We have guidance. Okay? We have guidance from the gods on the physical realm. Okay? Just as well as the spiritual realm when we go to the afterlife. Okay? I always be familiar with that. So when I speak of the lower ka, the Ba, and the higher Ka, okay, it's symbolic to the ancient god Set. What he did is he cut his brother Asura up and spread his pieces throughout Kemet. Set was known as low vibrating energy. Okay, so basically, for an example, we can use Set energy as the root chakra. What we do is when we first come and we become aware of ourselves, we come into the universe. Okay, and we start off not knowing about ourselves. We have a traumatic experience, and we're in a Set energy, the root chakra energy. So what we have to do is ascend. Okay, ascend to the God that dwells within us, the Ba. Okay, once we ascend and we have the overstanding of being aware of what's going on, being aware of who we are, okay, we gain a higher level of consciousness. Then we fix what need to be fixed. Okay, so we tapping into the Ba. Okay, so the Ba is like the bird that flies into the afterlife, but we have to have some self-awareness, and we have to do spiritual work. Then after we do all the necessary work and we open the pineal gland, okay, and we are aware of ourselves physically, mentally, spiritually, and I always say emotionally, 14 on the clock, we elevate to the higher Ka. Okay, that's where we reach soul evolution. Okay, that's when we tap into our true divinity. Okay, so basically the lower Ka, the higher Ka, and the divine Ka is symbolic to a higher level of consciousness, soul evolution. So we take them three, like mind, body, and spirit, and we balance the lower Ka, the Ba, and the higher Ka. It's all one. And it's all to reach soul evolution 1414 was on my clock. I love you all. Send you all positive energy and high vibration. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. You hit the like button and you leave me any comments or questions in my description below. I love you all wholeheartedly, and I'm sending you all great vibes. I love you all. Peace and love.